Hey guys, what's up? It is Thursday morning. It is 8:07 right now. We've been in the car since 5:40, so it was an earlier morning, but I keep doing this and not assuming that I'm showing bright and early on Thursday because, yeah. But we're almost at the show. We're like 20 minutes away now, and I'm going at like 9:30-ish. So yeah, and there is not many people in my division, so it should be easy, should be chill. For this show, I decided to bring my Charles & Kona jacket out of retirement a little bit because I felt bad that I was just using my RJ jacket and not this nice jacket. And I picked the wrong day to do that. It was so hot. Oh my God. And my RJ jacket is like a nice mesh ventilated. No, I didn't wear that today. At like 9:30 in the morning, it was already like, I don't know, 90 degrees. So yeah. So this show also set classes up kind of weird. My division ran Thursday, Friday, Saturday, which is not really normal. Like if they choose to run a full division during the week for the jumpers, they also tend to do one as well on the weekend. Like in Vermont, they had a division Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And they had 3 separate divisions for the same height, which was great. But this was not the case. So these were like not my warm-up trips. Like these were my actual trips. This day was a little weird. He warmed up really quiet, really nice and supple. And he was like going around perfectly fine. He gets in the ring and like there's gunshots going off in the distance. So there were gunshots going off while we were warming up and he didn't seem to care, or something else about being in this ring, which he's been in before, only like 4 months ago, but he had some energy. So he was really like going around and kind of almost running. So we had a couple like not great distances to some of the jumps that we either like did like kind of a quick half step to get over it, or like I think we maybe launched over like 1, but then I didn't want to put like my leg on too much because in my mind from the thoroughbreds that I've ridden, I'm like, that's just gonna make him go faster. It really doesn't. It just supports him and stabilizes him. It can actually like slow him down because it can make him straighter. Like that was a bad one right there. But I mean, he doesn't touch rails. Like maybe he rubs them, but like he's pretty good on not having any rails. So we still managed to go around. This was our first trip, which was a fast and clear. So the whole thing was timed and yeah. And we ended up getting first. So, can't be too mad about that. This is our second trip, which was a 2B, so clear and then jump off. I was more aware that he had more energy now, but didn't do too much about it. Like, I don't know. I really only started comprehending what my trainer was saying after the fact of that adding more leg would have actually probably slowed him down and made him stabilize. But hindsight's 50-50. So we kind of just like smoothed out our first course. So I do remember the first half, which is the same as the first trip, being better. We also like weren't trying to go around as fast as humanly possible. But we did make it clear to our jump off, which I will talk about in a sec. And then this lovely thing happened. I actually fixed this jump because we bowed out way hard left the first time. So I added more left leg, rode down this line, got a good distance out, and then apparently like took all my leg off and used way too much hand to turn him. So he told on me. But since he's the bestest boy, he still freaking jumped the jump because he's absolutely perfect. And literally all that's happened there was that I used way too much hand and not enough leg to back it up. So he was like, stop it. I'm going to put you in your place a tad. But we still went clear, so we went to our jump off. I was pretty happy with this jump off. There weren't too many places to take inside turns. I did that one there, but then we came to 2, and I was actually really happy with this like hairpin turn that we did because a couple months ago we just would have like motorcycled that turn, but we stayed up pretty straight and pretty good. That was a possible inside turn there, but I didn't see a single person do that. I really boogied though there. That was fun. I was like, oh, I'm flying. And then we came neat and tidy around to do like this roll back to this one. I made sure to add leg here and not too much hand to kind of fix it. We did take a little bit of a launcher there, but I was with him. And then we made it to our last jump. And we got first again with this one as well. So I finished showing a little while ago and already got my results. 2 first places today. He's such a good boy. He was actually very fresh today. There were some like gunshots. I don't know what people are doing around here, but like in the distance. So I think he might have been hearing those and like been a little bit like, oh, that's different. So he was kind of going around today. But he was really good. 2 firsts still, and now we are shopping. I also got my first place prizes, which I'll show you in a second, but we are waiting to check out at one of the tack stores that sells stuffies, and I love getting him stuffies. This lady's also like so nice, so we're waiting for her to come back. We're kind of just sitting here awkwardly right now, but I'm gonna get him this cute little dinosaur. He loves like biting it and flinging it around. And then we're also gonna get him bell boots because he needs bell boots. And I got like a bit protector, which I can show in a sec. So I got this drawstring bag, which I would call a cinch sack, but then my haul got interrupted because the shop owner came back. But would you call that a cinch sack or a drawstring bag? Because my friends at school were very weirded out when I called it a cinch sack. And then I got this cup that is in this photo as well. Luxy puppy got a new stuffy so that he can rip the limbs off. He doesn't care too much. He just got a new flake of hay. but he does enjoy flinging them around, so I got him this one. Then we were done for the day because only one other person at our barn showed that day, so we went to the Airbnb. Just checked into our Airbnb and it comes with a cat. We were just outside and you came in. Hi. Very sweet kitty. Later, we went and had a criminally expensive dinner for 2 salads, saw cats in an empty cat cafe, and then went and got ice cream. Hi, everyone. It's like green. Saying good morning to the boy. He knows I have an apple. He's like, what? It's so cutesy. Also, check out my box that I did with the cork board. All DIY. Yay. Hi, Bubby. Lexi. Oh, no. Hi. Just a good boy. Wait. He's like, I hate you. Hi. So, little update right now. It's around like 1:30, 2 o'clock right now, I think, on Friday. And I really haven't done all too much today. I thought I was going to ride him. There was a little miscommunication. My trainer rode him, and then I just took him for a walk afterwards and grazed him. The Airbnb cat is back. Hi. Oh my, there's another one. Meow. 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 This one's new. Don't mind the fact that I'm missing a nail. Hi, kitty. Oh, the other one's rubbing up against me. Hi. Oh, you're so small. You're so baby. Anyway, sorry, I was distracted by cute cats. I also got him a cake donut and apple, which he actually liked. I've been trying to feed him donuts at shows, I don't know, like as a special treat. He doesn't like just a plain glazed or cinnamon sugar. He did eat a strawberry glazed, and I think that's because it's like healthier. It's more like his apple. I got him maple yesterday. He ate it, but he didn't like it. So I went back to her today and I said that, and she's like, oh, we have the Four-Legged Friends special. So it's a plain cake donut and an apple. So I got him that, and he ate the cake donut and he seemed to really like it. I fed him the apple right beforehand, so I'm not sure if he thought the cake donut was just more apple. Possibly. But yeah, so now we are going to this like cavern tour that has like a bunch of other things at their location as well. Spend the rest of the evening there. It's also starting to rain a little, so hi kitties. So cute. So yeah, but I am showing tomorrow and Sunday. Tomorrow I'm doing the rest of my division. I actually didn't do the class of my division today, but it doesn't really matter. I'm probably still gonna get champion. And then Sunday we're doing the classic for the next height up. So yeah. This place was called Luray Caverns in Virginia. I don't know exactly where in Virginia, but we drove about like an hour to it. So an hour in some direction of Culpeper. It was really pretty. Yeah. This is like the Dream Lake, so that's like one of their big points that I kept seeing online.
there's a big plaza down there. This is the
What? And this car had my name. Then Saturday was a pretty light day for me. I just had one class, which it was a 2D, so it was a power and speed, which means I didn't even have like a jump off or anything. So it was literally just like one class. And like my horse got all ready for that, and we warmed up all for that, and like I don't know, I find that a little silly.
All right, guys, so just four left in the meters. This is 2, Will 3, Standard 4, Kelton 5, 6 left, guys, then we'll go up to the 80s.
So, same thing happened today that did on Thursday. He warmed up, nice and chill, allows me into a false sense of security, and then goes in the ring and was like, I want to be fast today. Oh my gosh. But I think I was more on top of it Saturday and handled it a lot better. And I remember this trip actually being pretty smooth, right, Tofu? That's my cat meowing. So I'm not sure what happened in this line because I counted it as a pretty normal 7 and he has a big stride, but we still pop chipped with 7.5. But whatever. He didn't touch the poles and our jump off didn't start until after the 6th jumps. So we still had this line, which was good. And then I started boogieing a little bit after this line because it was halfway through the 2nd line that the jump off started. So I was getting a little more pace, like right about here, going to this jump to jump in, ride down, not pop chip out, actually almost do like half less. Yeah. I love hearing my trainer yell at me to slow down, and I can't hear her as I'm on course. If she thought I was going fast or dangerous, oh my god, you should see some of the other people in these classes. They like are so scary to watch. They're like sprinting around and they slip and pop chip at like every jump. But he was so good in this, taking home another first. So we took home champion out of doing only 3 of the 4 classes. So 3 firsts, and I was happy with that. Fuck you. Hi. It is much later in the afternoon now. It's like 6:30. We are heading to our dinner reservation at Claire's, I believe, with my barn team. So, yeah. I just course walked, literally just from beginning to end of yesterday's course. So it's literally just completely flipped. We're gonna try and go soon because it's gonna storm and we don't want to get caught in the storm. So we're gonna try our best. Well, they were saying down in the rain. They're gonna try their best to like speed things along and get people going. So this was my classic round, which was the only thing they were really doing in this ring on Sunday. It had already started to rain, so I was already kind of soaked, and it was only getting worse. Like, literally, as soon as I finished my round, it started pouring, so I got kind of lucky in that regard. But anyway, my trainer also told me that the footing in this ring kind of sucked when it started to get wet, and that it was really slippery, so just to be careful. So I wasn't maybe going as fast as I could have. And first of all, I go down in the morning to go look at my card, and it's literally the course from Saturday backwards. So, like, oh my God. I was like, I got this. So this was our first round trip to see if we made it into the jump off. Honestly, this was our best trip of like the whole weekend. It was smooth. We didn't have any launchers. We didn't have any chips. We were making it down the lines for sure. And then the jump off, we kind of lost that a little bit because in my head I was more like, I gotta be tighter. I gotta be faster. But that kind of just like backfired and we were a little more disorganized. But like it still ended up fine.
Keeps tapping. Now please organize, okay?
Kelsey, that's a cute one.
He's such a good
I
boy.
love the
He's such a good boy.
1695, no jumping falls in the first
All
round.
right, 1944.
Be
This is
smart,
please. Oh, yep, she went clean, so she jumped off. Yep. Forgot about the.
So this was our jump off, which was not as smooth, which is unfortunate because that's what we're actually being scored on. But I wasn't going like as fast because the footing was pretty slippery. Also, like, I wasn't locked in. Like, sometimes I'm like, yes, I'm going fast. For this, I was like, I'm gonna go. There, I got a pretty long distance, so I really had to, like, kind of go almost all the way to those two standards to get him back to make this safe turn. So then I, like, lost some time there. I did remember to do the rollback here because I almost locked on to the green jump, which would have been wrong. I really should have boogied here. I didn't really, like, I wasn't locked into going fast. This worked out okay, and we made it down. And then my trainer was yelling, look. And I was like, what? Because the jump was there. So it just went faster, which is not really what I should have done. So I kind of, like, got short to that last one. But at the time, we were in first, and then we got beat and got placed fourth, which is fine. Was I really upset? Yes, but whatever. That's not the point. I rode safe. I rode way safer than the person who got third. Oh my God. And second. The person who got first, I think she actually did ride pretty safe. But those other two people, they were sprinting around. It was really scary. Look how smart my horse is. You got it all over your face, didn't you, buddy? I got a part chameleon. Yes, I did. Then I said goodbye to Lux as he was heading to college. Oh my God, he's such a grown boy. College at 10 years old, he's a genius. No, he's going to Richmond. I go to University of Richmond. He's going to a barn that's like not affiliated with my school at all. But I just say he's going to college because I think it's funny. So I was saying goodbye to him. As of recording this right now, I'm going to see him in 3 days. So, you know, but yeah, he was just heading down there before me. And then I'm moving in on Friday. So. So I am back home now. Got back a couple hours ago. But yeah, overall, it was a very, very good show. Today maybe didn't go as great as I wanted it to go, but I wasn't as locked in as I should have been to win the class. So And Lux is at school now. I keep saying that like he's like actually at school. He's not. He's just at a barn near my school in the greater Richmond area. But yeah, I hear some cute pictures of him. He is settling in now. I will be there in a couple of days when I move into college, and I will do a video soon for you guys showing you the new barn, how he's doing there, what our plans are, and all of that. But that may be a little while because I also have never seen the new barn and stuff like that. So yeah, but thank you guys for watching. Bye.